Hello, I'm Gabbie and welcome back to CaughtoffsideTV, your roundup of world football news. Coming up in today's show, we see Messi break his Chelsea duck, there's a thrashing in Munich and some very bad behaviour in Brazil. First up then, it's the big one, Chelsea versus Barcelona in the Champions League. Stalemate at half-time, Willian managed to hit both posts with long-range efforts before he finally broke the deadlock, third time lucky with this tasty finish. One defensive error allowed Barca back in the game, and who else would it be to score the equaliser but that man Messi? This makes his 535th goal for Barcelona, but only his first against Chelsea. You can't be making mistakes like that when he's around. Steven Gerrard said after the game that he was privileged to even be in the same stadium as the man. We can't wait to see what happens in the return leg. It wasn't as tight in Munich as Bayern all but secured their place in the quarter-finals with a 5-0 thumping over Besiktas. Besiktas have progressed through the group stages unbeaten but got off to a nightmare start here. Centre-back Vida brought down Lewandowski in the 16th minute, earning himself a red card, and it was downhill for the Turkish side from there. Thomas Müller does what he does best, popping up at the right place at the right time to tap in 2 goals. Robert Lewandowski also bagged himself a brace and Kingsley Coman sealed the rout. Over in South America, an entirely different battering took place, although this one is slightly harder to watch. Following an embarrassing weekend of Brazilian football where 9 red cards were issued in one game, a new story has surfaced. It seems that Anca has also bored over into the lower leagues. A ball boy was beaten up by a player who didn't like his celebrations as Operário lost to Comercial 1-0. The riot squad had to be called in and we expect the player to receive a lengthy ban. We think that the ball boy escaped with nothing more than a bruised nasal passage, but who bloody knows? Thankfully, that's as ugly as it gets for this episode. Subscribe for more of the same and we'll see you next time.